Hey guys, ASMG here. So for this review, I'll be reviewing my first Metal Exchange character, and that is Dondochakka. Personally, I don't use Metal Exchange characters. They don't have the best stats and their move pool is not top tier. However, back in the day I used to use one Metal Exchange character heaps, and that was the Green Tessite. He was the OG Grimjowl killer. But besides that, and now there are 6 stars, PvP Metal Exchange characters are not the best. Personally, people usually buy them for orbs or their soul trait. And honestly, Dondochakka, Nell, and Devil version Rukia have the best soul trait probably in the game, and that is damage reduction. There's not much damage reduction out there. There's heaps of normal attack, strong attack damage, and strong attack recharge time. So if you got medals, definitely buy either Dondochakka, Nell, or Devil version Rukia when she's back in the exchange, just for their soul trait and the orbs. However, for this review, we're reviewing his NAD build, SAD build, CDR build, and hybrid build. We'll be doing the 4-star Hanashiro raid on Expert, and after that we'll move on to PvP. So starting off with his NAD build, we got a 3-star glove, double chap with 40% stamina, and all NAD links. So quickly, like I said, his soul trait is damage reduction, 16%, and his killer is Aranka. So all these 6-star abilities and percentages will be in the description below. These were all obtained by Bleach Brave Souls FYI. So we're not putting any boosters, no friends, and let's see how his NAD build plays. Alrighty. Sometimes the non-attack, his speed is average, however he's hitting decent, about 2,500 to 2,700 per hit. Alright, we'll check his first strong attack. So it's a bit of a charge forward. First strong attack jumps in the air, and second is a beam or a Sero from his mouth. So not bad of move pool. I really like those Seros, especially if it has pushback. I'm not exactly sure if it had pushback. However, we'll test it out in the next section. Alrighty. It has a little pushback. We do want to watch out from the fire as well. So for beginners, this character is not bad. His stats are not the best. Plus his speed is a bit slow. I do think there are more superior Metal Exchange units. Oh, wow, we got paralyzed. Yeah, I do think that Nell might be superior in terms of her speed and move pool, as well as Devil version Rukia. Plus all of them have the same soul trait. But if you have no red unit and you need one, he's not bad of a choice. Not the best, but he's not bad. I just wish he was a bit fast in terms of his normal attack speed. If you can complete this raid in about 3 minutes or under 4 minutes, then he's not bad. We are getting punished from the fire as well. And no flash set, doesn't seem. So watch out from that big tanky mob. Their spin is so bad, especially with the paralysis. No, I can spin as well. Oh wow, fire and poison. So if characters don't have double flash set, sometimes it's harder to dodge some of the moves of the enemies. So I do like flash set. Unlike Kenny where he's got super armor, that's a different story. I think it should be boss time. And yes it is. So I'll show off his special, even though we got 0 SP. Alright, let's show it off. I'm not sure if that's full screen, but it didn't have a nice range on it. Alright, we should be fine. Oh, as if he missed that last hit. Nice. And we got a drop. Alright, let's see how fast he did it. So 3 minutes and 4 seconds, actually decent. Really decent. Especially for a character that doesn't have really crazy stats. So next we'll move on to the SAD build. So looking at his SAD build, we got a 20% use card of 10% SP, Headband of Justice with 20% SP, and Super Spirit Cane and all SA dealings. So just keep in mind that this character does have more SP than attack, 535 versus 440. So you definitely want to put some SP on him and not use Chappies in my opinion. But let's see if he can complete it faster than the Chappie build. Alrighty, so first strong attack, 1100 per hit, and he does have the potential for one shot. Second strong attack, about 1600 per hit, and definitely one shot. So definitely much better. And about 1900 for the first strong attack. So really good strong attacks actually, in terms of damage. And decent move pool as well. So I do think maybe the SAD build will be faster. Come on, get up. Nice. Yeah, I definitely think that might be faster. This guy hits really hard with his strong attacks. So the NAD has dropped, obviously, because we don't have NAD here or NAD links. It's about 1000 per hit. So 1000 to 1200 to be exact. So we have paralysis. Nice. Just one shots the more smaller mobs. So really good. Alright, so last section before the boss. Wow, really nice. I can tell you from now, I'll go with the SAD build over the NAD build. Even though we have less HP. However, it should be interesting about this hybrid build. I think his hybrid build may be the fastest. Alrighty, boss time. Plus we can see how much damage his special does since we do have SP this time. So I will use it twice. It's about 2k per hit and I'm going to skip the next one. I'm not sure it has decent speed actually. So I definitely think we beat 3 minutes. Let's find out. 2 minutes 18 seconds, so there's about a 40-second difference, so that's pretty significant. However, next we'll check out the hybrid build. So in regards to the hybrid build, we got a 2015 use card with 10% SP, Headband of Justice 20% SP, 3-star glove, an NA dealing just because our normal attack has no cooldown, and 6-star Frenzy Ichigo and 5-star Frenzy Ichigo. So this build will be really interesting. I think it will be faster than the SAD build, but we'll find out soon. Alrighty, so first strong attack, about 800 per hit. So normal attacks jump from 1000 and 1200 to about 1600, and even 2k. So still one shots with his strong attacks, so really good. It takes about 2 hits also to kill the more smaller mobs. So we did take a bit of damage here. Plus we lost health because we got rid of the Super Spirit Cane. I don't want to eat on fire right now. Very low HP. Oh, it's always one of those mobs that are underground. One of them has to stay underground and waste their strong attacks. We're gonna make that HP. So we had a bit of a rough start in the first section, however the second section was pretty decent. Yeah, I told you. One hand always has to stay on the ground. Plus getting hit by fire. But so far so good. So last section before the boss. And we need to one-shot these guys. Alrighty, some HP there, we're gonna need it. Let's try to line them all up. Oh wow, we got paralyzed. So this might affect the completion time and that paralysis, but I don't think it'll be that significant. So the SAD build was 2 minutes 18. So use our strong attacks quickly. Oh, we're in danger. Wow, so close, but let's see the time. And we got another drop, so that's really good. 2 minutes 21, so 3 seconds off the SAD build. However, we did get paralyzed once, so I think it should be around 2 minutes 18 as well. So not really a massive difference between the hybrid build and SAD build. Personally, I would go with the hybrid build, even though we had a bit of less HP. But there's a balance between the normal attack and strong attack, where in the strong attack build, you have to rely more on your strong attacks to defeat the enemy. But we got one more build left, and that's the CDR build. So looking at his CDR build, we got a 2017 news card with 10% SP, headband just with 20% SP, and Super Spirit Cane. So basically the exact same gear as the SAD build. However, we swapped out the SAD leaks for CDR. So all up we got 36%. So approximately a third of the time is neglected, which is really good. However, let's see if you can beat the NAD build, SAD build, and hybrid build. Alrighty, so first strong attack has a 5-second cooldown. Still one-shots the less tanky mobs. Second strong attack has 11-second cooldown. And third strong attack has a 16-second cooldown. So definitely all moves have the potential to one-shot. However, in some cases it doesn't, so if you do have Frenzy Byakuya, who's 10% CDR and what is it? I think it's 18% strong attack damage, you can definitely one-shot. But some people are new to the game, so they might have missed out on the Frenzy Byakuya, which is unfortunate. It will be interesting to see what the next Frenzy character will be. But so far, I don't think he can beat the NAD build. So not the NAD build, the hybrid build and SAD build. It's because he's not one-shotting the enemies. So we are wasting time just hitting them once to kill him. So second last section. Oh, that took a bit to kill. Alrighty, last section. I think we can one-shot these guys. Yes, we could, except for the more tanky ones. These are like medium tanks, and the bigger ones are like your full tanks. Well, they have more defense and health. I wouldn't say defense, maybe just more health. Because we're doing the same damage to all the enemies. I should have used my first round attack first. Alright, line them up. Alrighty, boss time. So we're going to spam that special and then start using our strong attacks. Yeah, Nitro is much faster than Dondochakka. Alright, let's see the timing. I definitely think it was slower than the SAD build and hybrid build, however, maybe it is faster than, yeah, it is faster than NAD build. So 2 minutes 46, so about 25-second difference between the SAD build and hybrid. However, next we move on to PvP. So in regards to PvP, because this character is a middle exchange character and doesn't have the best stats or move pool, I'll be only doing one run for each build. So that's one run with NAD gear, NAD links, and then NAD gear damage reduction links, and same thing for the SAD gear, and then hybrid. So first, looking at our NAD gear with NAD links. Now team, we got Kendo Kenpachi with Headband of Justice 40% stamina, double Chappy 20% attack, NAD link, and damage reduction. Second, we got the Beast Blue Kenny. We got Shaman Shield with 40% stamina, double Chappy 20% attack, NAD link, and damage reduction. And star of the show, Dondochakka. We got double Chappy 40% stamina, commemorative coin, NAD link, and NAD link. So we'll be using the attribute strategy because we have an RGB team, so red, green, blue. Put on all our boosters. And let's see how he plays. Alright, so he's up against Green Kenny or Kendo, and we're versing a triple Kenny team. This should be interesting. So far he's losing to Green Kenny. I think because he used all his strong attacks. So unfortunately we lost. But the other two Kennys took care of it. So next we'll try him with full damage reduction. I'm pretty sure that will make a massive difference since his actual sword trait is also damage reduction. So all up we can have 64%. Alright, so now he's full damage reduction and he's up against Ginjo, so that's really interesting. However, the Ginjo is not maxed out in terms of level. We'll see how he plays. So far, Ginjo doing a really good job against him, to be honest. And they will get the Soul Bomb. Wow, that Ginjo did a really nice job. So next up we got the SAD gear with SAD links and then damage reduction links. So in regards to my strong attack damage build slash team, so we'll look at Ruka first. We got a Tenshin Tire with 40% stamina, Spirit Core with 30% SP, 2017 use card with 10% SP, SAD link and damage reduction. So I'm gonna leave Ruka in lead. And we got single dirt tap Ukiora. So we got a Super Spirit Cane, Tenshin Tire with 40% stamina, Headband of Justice with 20% SP, Frenzy Ukiora, SAD link, and SAD link. Last but not least, Dondochakka. So we got Headband of Justice with 20% SP, Super Spirit Cane, and the commemorative coin with 12% stamina, SAD link, and SAD link. So we will change our strategy from attribute to attack, put on all our boosters, choose a blue enemy, and let's see how they play. Alrighty, so Dondochakka is up full green Ichigo, one of the best green characters, so no big issue for him. Wow, definitely is a big issue for him. Wow, we got destroyed. That full green Ichigo. So next we'll try out Gelos Yorichi. SAD gear with damage reduction links. Alright, so he's up against Baragon, so that's something real interesting, red against red, plus full damage reduction. If we don't cop any weakening, we should be fine. So far so good. Let's get rid of that weakening. Nice. Oh, this might be an issue. Ruka does have a Spirit Core, so that's really good. Oh, he got it again. Ukiora and Dondochakka are fine. Come on. Oh, he got it again. Wow. So we lost because of 3 Soul Bombs. Wow. That's really ugly. Alright, last build, hybrid build. I will put in the double kidneys again. I won't use this team. And we'll see how the hybrid build plays. So quickly looking at his hybrid build, we got a headband just with 20% SP, 3-star glove, commemorative coin with 12% stamina, 6-star frenzy Ichigo, 5-star frenzy Ichigo, and another damage reduction link. So all up we got 32% damage reduction, so approximately a third of the damage taken is neglected. We will change our attribute our strategy from attack to attribute, put on all our boosters, and we'll go against this Paragon. Alrighty, so he's up against Ikaku. Really good green AD unit. We'll get that boost on. Ooh, nearly took me past 50% health. And there you have it, guys. That's Dondochakka in PvP. So overall, in terms of PvE, if you don't have a red unit, then definitely use this guy and use him as either a hybrid build or SAT build. They were the fastest. Personally, I like to go for hybrid if a character doesn't have frenzy and this character does not have frenzy. Just because of the balance between his normal attack damage and strong attack damage. Because if you rely mostly on your strong attacks, you do have the cooldowns, so you might waste a bit of time. But in regards to PvP, personally I don't like to use metal exchange characters. I've only used them once, and that was back when there was no 6 stars, and that was the green test site against, and the only reason why I used him was against OG Grimmjow, because tech beats speed. But besides that, he is very useful in terms of links, damage reduction, one of the most useful links in both PvE and PvP. So if you have medals, definitely buy this character, not only for the orbs but for the link as well. Very useful. And if you don't have a character for PvE who's red, then use him as a hybrid or SAD build, just because there's a massive difference between his SP and attack. You're looking at 535 versus 440, so it's nearly 100 difference, 95 to be exact. But definitely use him as a hybrid build or SAD build. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe for more Bleach Braceros content, and enjoy your day.